Joining me now is Frank Mirabile, Republican candidate for Congress in Maryland's 7th Congressional District. Thank you so much for coming in to talk with us.
Sure, it's my pleasure.
Tell me what you see as the single most important issue facing the nation as well as your district.
Well, the most important issue facing Maryland Congressional District 7 and the U.S. is jobs. With unemployment close to 10% and the unofficial rate hovering around 20%, I think we can conclude that the policies of the government trickle-down socialist economics has failed. But equally important and relevant is the need to change the continued course of arrogance our elected representatives have displayed. Ramming through laws the majority of citizens know will limit and destroy personal opportunities and job growth is not representation and it's not leadership. It's arrogance and it's leading to the destruction of the middle class.
What would you tell me is what you would do in office to affect the greatest change that your constituents would benefit from in terms of their quality of life?
Well, with the help of my constituents, I will promote policies which reduce tax burdens and government barriers to private sector growth. We need to eliminate capital gains taxes and reduce other fees and compliance costs that have slowed the economic recovery to a crawl for the private sector. In addition, consumers fuel the economy and demand for private sector products and services, so we need to reduce taxation on consumer earnings and investments. This will generate more purchase potential, instill consumer confidence, and increase consumer demand. These actions will grow our economy and increase private sector job opportunities, and most importantly, increase the tax base necessary to pay our debt down.
What would you say are the major assets that you bring to the office?
Well, I'm sure you've heard this a lot lately. I am not a career politician. I'm a small business owner, a husband and father of 4. I've been a private sector small business owner for 20 years now, and I've been on the signature end of paychecks, the signature end of tax returns, and I've created jobs providing consumer-driven services for the past 20 years. This experience gives me the insight to understand the small business mindset, employee motivation, consumer spending habits, and the simple truth that the private sector is the only source of tax revenues to add to the tax base. Also, my 13 years as a husband and a father of 4 afford me the insight to domestic concerns as a consumer driven by personal needs and as a community member looking at social policy.
What would you say is the single most important message that you would like to convey to voters?
That's hard to narrow it down to one. Well, I will promote changing the paradigm of public policies. I want to promote limited government, promote personal wealth and development, promote small business and private sector economic growth, promote immigration compliance with our present laws, and promote health care reforms that do not place your care in the hands of politically driven bureaucrats.
What would you say is the one thing that voters don't already know about you, but maybe they should?
Well, I, like you, have sat on the other side of the camera, looking at the TV, asking this question: what are these current representatives doing to our country? Are they purposely running our finances into the ground? And I thought, well, there's nothing I could do but shake my head. But I realized there's plenty we can do. We need to get involved, and we need to hold our representatives accountable, and we need to vote. And we need to change the course and direction of this nation starting in 2010.
Okay. Well, Frank Mirabile, Republican candidate for Congress in Maryland's 7th Congressional District, thank you very much for joining us, and good luck to you.
Thank you.